we've got Byron Murphy.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Cardinals in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just...
Closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. They start the drive with Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Cousins. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Cousins again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And the Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They run again on first down. Cook, heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23.
Holding, offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Cousins throw there, taken in by Smith. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Cook following the penalty. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Now Cousins. Looking for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Field goal unit and Brian Johnson out there. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Johnson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
Ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would say, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, here comes Kyler Murray in his 4th NFL season leading this Cardinal offense. Already a 2-time Pro Bowler in his time with Arizona.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. First carry for James Conner. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this shouldn't be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nothing open. Keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Here's Murray. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
To throwing in on 2nd down. Murray looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Murray a give. This is Conner. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To throw is Murray.
And this will be swung out here for Conner.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. to run. 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point good by Prater. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
To throw, Cousins. And he'll just get rid of it.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On the return, Dortch. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. You start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead, he could be on pace for a 2,000-yard season. I don't want to jinx him, but what a year to this point.
But you just did.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, he can overcome that.
I'm not apologizing to you.
No.
Okay.
I like your attitude. But you're right. What's got to happen for it to actually occur? Offensive line has continued blocking the way they've been blocking. He has to stay healthy. But also, it's not just the idea that he's going to run the football, but you got to run it against numbers that dictate you throwing the football. Sometimes when you have 6 to block and you only have 5 guys, you've got to block them anyway, and he has to make someone miss as well the rest of the year.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down. It's Ross Blacklock who earns the sack. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They go play action. Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Throwing, Cousins. It's caught, Smith. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. The end result, 21 yards. Here's Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Here's Connor on the read option. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Murray. Toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It's a pickup of 6.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to have it here as they start at their own 7.
Following the interception, Cousins. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen.
And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line.
Now Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right.
Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Here comes Dortch on the return.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Elsewhere on the NFL scoreboard in Dallas, ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's the Cowboys that have moved out to an early advantage. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Prater's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a give to Connor.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would open up this offensive line, this margin too.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Murray going to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And some room to work.
52 yards rushing for him now, just 6 carries to this point.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Getting the ball is Cook running left. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
And they'll try a jet sweep. It's Rager.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Cousins to throw it.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings are back within a score. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
They start the drive with Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
On the option, it's Murray.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he's he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run behind center with Connor. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is going to get tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it, because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner with career touchdown number 60. And the Cards will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Prater for the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run the counter with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Recovery by Arizona.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Connor up the middle. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It was Danielle Hunter to make the play in the backfield.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Connor. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on 3rd. Murray now. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Lewis C. And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Play action now. Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Cousins. He's got Smith here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Hauled in over the middle by Rager.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. To throw is Cousins. He'll fire it deep for Rager. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. Broke through some contact, but ultimately only able to get to his own 20. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Being chased out left.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
It's Cameron Dantzler who got him down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
On the handoff, Connor.
And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, again to Connor.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff coming left, Connor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
105 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here's a handoff to Connor.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On third down, it's Connor. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. On first and 10, it's Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go.